I had to get me a Pepsi, y'all. Lord, the way I laughed this morning, I need to stop turning my phone on and scrolling before I get out the bed because I get in trouble every time and I get stuck. And when I tell you I laughed so hard, I ain't gonna lie, lately I've been catching up with this Allie Carter, aka Tori Outlaw story. And I was on King World platform and I had to play the videos back. I ain't gonna lie. Man, I laughed so damn hard. Now I ain't gonna lie, the videos, the lives be really long. So what I'll do is I'll wait to like play them in the background when I'm, like doing other stuff, or sometimes I just. But the good deep laugh I had today when they unlocked the whole new character of the grandmama, and he had me laughing, saying that they was taking that lady's money. I said, and that part wasn't funny, how he alleged that they took that lady's money. But King World had me laughing so hard when the other live, when he said that Allie's mama called him and said she needed $20,000 and that she had was gonna set up a GoFundMe and wanted the GoFundMe to be advertised on his page. And the way he laughed and said he won't go, he said the fact that you thought, like, he said she really thought. I was like, dang, she thought she had her one. She thought, cause I was like, what? So do she need $20,000 to sue somebody, or she just trying to get her some money out of this? I don't know. Oh Lord, I laughed so hard this morning. I need to start putting a limit on just turning my phone on and laughing or whatever, scrolling. Cause it took me so long to get on. Hello, how y'all doing? It took me so long to get on with the rest of the day. I'm not gonna lie. And you know what? It's like a portion of that video I still have to go watch. I ain't gonna lie. That video was hilarious. I had to share them videos. They had me laughing so hard. Like for real. I ain't gonna lie. When they said that Carter, whatever her daggone name is, her Allie Carter's mom wanted somebody to give uh to post a $20,000 GoFundMe so she can get, I guess, so she could get the money to go sue somebody or go after them. I was like, what? Why would it take that much to sue them? And then on top of that, they don't have anything. Now, listen. And the funny thing is, she really thought that man was dumb enough to fall for that. I don't know Indian language, baby. How y'all doing in India? Where am I from? I'm from the USA. Yes, I'm outside. I had to go get me a Pepsi. Y'all drink Pepsi over there? You got a Pepsi? Or do y'all got Coke? I know y'all got some type of pop over there that y'all drink. Well, I had to get me one. I ain't had one like all week. Oh, and then rolling on over to Tasha K. Lord have mercy. I love, right now it is, you know what, I can't even see it on my phone. It is 1:20 p.m. Yeah, it's 1:20 in the USA. And what time is over there? Is it, so you guys probably ahead of us. It's nighttime there, huh? I would think so. Yeah. I would think you guys are ahead of us by at least 8 hours. Maybe. Maybe. Honey. And then the way Tasha had me laughing when she said something. Ooh, 11:50 p.m. Okay, I knew it was night there. No, it's 11:50. Okay. Yeah, that's late. 11. Okay, that's about right. So you have like a 10 and a half hour difference. Oh, they loud. I don't know. I'm just going to put a limit on how I get on my phone and when I get on the phone. Oh, yeah, it's late. So y'all just laying there scrolling. I know that's right. That's what I was doing this morning. And then I messed around and came over. And then Tasha K went live. So it's a difference in like watching the video when she comes back up there, like watching it on the replay. But when she live and she into it, oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. She had me laughing so hard when she got on that part and she started describing Larry Reed. And she said he looked like he had whatever it is going on up in his bones. And they talk about how tight he was. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna need people to just leave that lady alone because she do not mind seeing what she. Thank you for subbing. Cool, we friends now. I'm gonna have to come. Well, you know what? Around this time, sometimes I am sewing, but today I'm just out and about, and I'm not gonna sew today. And sometimes I get up here and just talk. I got my little not coffee. Normally I have coffee, but I got me a Pepsi on my while I'm outside today. Cause it snowed here early this week and it was a mess, just a little bit. But I wanted to let everything die over before I brought my butt back out here in this mess. But Tasha, she made time today on this here Sunday. I know Tasha probably had to go pray and go work out after she gave that man the business with a few men the business on her live today. It's just sad. It's just sad how men come together and talk about women. I don't know what type of world we're living in anymore when it comes to that. Um, I wasn't really raised around a lot of men that really cared to sit around and talk about women in that way. I just don't. I don't know how to identify it. And after a few years, when I did come across a few of them that did, it was just it was shocking. It was so shocking. And I can't even really say all of them were raised by women, but you can tell that a lot of them had a heavy influence with women in their lives, or just um, a lack of nurturing also. So, oh, okay, y'all speak Ram G in India language. Okay, cool. Well, I'm getting ready to go and finish my Pepsi and see what else I can get in today because it is Sunday. Um, I don't know. I was thinking about riding by the beach and just sitting out there for a little while, but I think because it's such a nice day, I don't know, because I really feel like it's gonna be kind of packed because that's kind of how it goes on these type of days over here. That's something you want to do like earlier in the day to beat everybody else down here. Okay. Okay. What's up, Deborah? You up drinking your Gatorade? I know that's right. It ain't nothing. Look, it ain't nothing like it. I want to say, let me see, the last 2 or 3 days, I tried to, you know, get my hydration in order. So I'm treating myself to a Pepsi today. And then I'll be going back home to drinking more gallons of water. Oh, okay, y'all speak a D. I can't pronounce that. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, so you translated what you put in the other sentence. Okay. That's what it looks like from my side. Yeah, Deborah. I was just sitting in here. Well, I was out and about and I went to go get me a Pepsi. And I was just reflecting on the stuff that I was watching earlier, laughing my butt off. It's India language. Oh, okay. Okay. What's that, Deborah? What is you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. That's our friend from India. And they told me the language that they speak. And so I guess to provide an example of it, that's what's in the chat. And we just talked about the time difference here and there. And I don't know what they're talking about now. I hear working in the background, not those. No, I'm sitting in the car in the parking lot. You might hear cars buzzing by, but it's no ducks. Hey, Reba. She talking about some she hear ducks quacking. Girl, ain't no ducks quacking. Deborah, what you had last night? You must was in rare form. Was you in rare form last night? What's up, Skylight Sports? I guess that's short for production. Oh Lord. I ain't know what you meant by you said. That's what I said what she had. Baby, she sound like she recuperating. I ain't got no ducks. I did say I was thinking about going, but no, I ain't out there, girl. I do hear it. No, that was Friday night. Oh, okay. I can't pronounce that. What is it? Aditawa Apko PR Kurti whom? I don't know that. I don't know. The only other language that I did speak, well, I did learn was some Spanish. So, and I understand that the dialects are generally different, any type of language that you're trying to speak. Yeah, Reba, I don't know, girl. I can't pronounce that stuff. Okay, I'm putting a thumbs up every time I hear it. What's up? It's cars riding by in the background. But we don't have no ducks. No, I'm just sitting. I'm literally sitting in the parking lot. And it's a road behind me where you might hear like cars buzzing by. But it might be my phone buzzing because I do have an alert. Maybe you hear that. It's meaning you. Hello. The all. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. That might be my phone buzzing. But it's still not. It didn't quack. Deborah, how much did you have Friday? Stop. Oh Lord have mercy. Reba, have you been watching King World and his new well not his you know what I'm saying what he been doing lately with the what's her name? Carter series. Okay, so it's quacking. You right. You got it. It was buzzing on my end because my phone vibrating. Maybe it's a quack on your end. Maybe I need to turn my alert off. Reba, girl, I ain't gonna lie, the live's been so long. So sometimes I'm not able to keep up. But honey, I was trying to figure out how long had it been in between. Clean my phone up soon. And me between me watching the last time. Let me turn this off. Hold on. Okay, I had to turn the quacking off because I don't wanted to keep bothering Deborah. I came across Miss Netta and she got that phone call turning down the loan. So what's up with that? Oh, Netta, can y'all hear me? Uncle Netta. Now, I seen that one, and basically Netta was Netta was live, and they got a phone call. I seen that right, but Netta came back and tried to play it off as if the person was calling, because one of her she's the way it was explained. Sir Netta said that their friend tried to get a loan, and they was really calling Netta for a reference. And then what ended up happening was Netta said that somebody called and tried to offer him a loan. And Netta was like, no, I don't need no loan. That's the story. That's what I heard afterwards. And I was like, oh, okay. But no, the funny part was Netta and Shamar going at it, which is so crazy to me because ain't nowhere in the world I would address or go back and forth with Shamar. And Shamar will argue with a damn pole. So it's just no way. Ugly ass. Oh fuck, yes. Man, that dude, I'ma say this. I'm glad Joe Face is looking so much better. That's the nicest thing I'm gonna give him this year. But other than that, I don't I'm not resharing no more. I'm not resharing that stuff on TikTok. No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do this Netta stuff in 2025. I think it's somebody else's turn to be an icon. Let them tell it. As soon as you go, you know what I'm saying, do all that, you an icon. So I think it's somebody else's turn to have their iconic moment. Because, this only, I'm going to say this part, because this is kind of dealing with Netta, but this is what the people told me. I didn't get to see it. Yeah, we got work to do in this world, Deborah. We ain't got time for that. He'll have enough. Let me tell you something. That's possible, Reba, but guess what? Did you see that video? What's his name? Rolandis was cooking some food, and Rolandis put cinnamon. What was it on? It was on some meat. And Rolandis had put that cinnamon up there and kept on going like it ain't happened. Ain't try to rinse it off and re-season it or nothing. So they got enough going on over there. That's I don't want to do that with them. I don't want to. Oh, but back to Allie now. Man, Reba, you seen what Allie mama trying to get that $20,000. Try to do a GoFundMe on that man page, trying to get him to put that up there. Oh, no problem, Deborah. I'm gonna have to go over there. I'm gonna have to pin out me some time to make sure I just sit over there. Um, maybe once or twice this week. You know what? I do got some I gotta work on. I might work on it over there this week. Yeah, he don't put cinnamon on the meats, on the food. And I was like, what? Oh yeah, I already, you know what? When she started switching up a little bit, because like 1 minute she was like, yeah, some bring my daughter home. And then she bust out and was like, she'll never trust her because she stole from her and she'll never be welcome in her home. I'm like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And another thing that's really, really concerning. This is the thing. Okay. I got a cousin that act like that girl. I ain't gonna lie. Damn, you mean there's more slow people out there other than Wood? It's a lot of them. Yeah, you know the girl, there's, what's her name? The one she using online called Allie Carter. So she been dragging her mama for years, lying, making up all these stories, acting like she on the run in this minivan with her with her lover, her mama / lover, allegedly. Girl, this mess is crazy. I said all these years, they been sitting here lying to people, acting like all this stuff was going on with her and people done did all this stuff to her. And she said she was trafficked to some Russian people. That girl off the chain. So she reminds me of one of my cousins, hand to the man. Okay, so I got this cousin I grew up with. And now this is before but I was a preteen. So I was around her up until I was probably about 14. And then I didn't see her as much. But from the times I do recall, my cousin had some ticky ticky boom boom going on with her. Yeah, talking about Tupac, her daddy. And I'm gonna tell you something. She remind me of my cousin. I'm not gonna say I'm trying not to say her daggone name, because normally when I say my cousin, I blurred out her name because she's the only cousin that I can remember that used to cut up like this. She lied so much. It was just unreal. And I had to tell my mama, I was like, Mom, she lying. And I don't know what my mom believed at the time. But anyway, so this same cousin, one night, it was like on a weekend. You know how you stay over or whatever. She got up in the middle of the night and she was just talking like she was a whole different person. And I was like, maybe she's sleepwalking. But she wasn't. She was literally, I don't know if she had like a, in my opinion now, in real life, looking back on when we was younger, I really believe it was like an onset of some type of multiple personality disorder with my cousin, which leads me to this girl, Allie. And I'm wondering, I'm like, okay, so did she experience any of this type of stuff with her daughter? Because for her daughter to be a professional liar at 30, her lies have gone to a whole nother level that she done like brought us all in this bull. Like she done brought the world into it. She done went and lied on famous people. Like she has no shame with it. Pot gone. She like it, and she's so weird with it. Man, she allowed when the truth to do. I'm gonna tell you, I remember one time my mom had left me some money, and she left my cousin some money before she went to work. I got my money from my cousin, and because I was half asleep, I remember what happened. Because my mom had to go to work early, I took the money, I put it under my pillowcase, and went to sleep. Do you know by the time I woke up, that bitch had stole my money too? I was like, damn. And then she swore up and down she didn't take the money. I was like, well, where the hell did the money go? If I went back to sleep, and the crazy thing is, my mom really did not realize, because I think she was trying to help her cousin, which could nobody help that goddamn girl but a therapist and maybe a correctional officer after a while. No, I mean, but she was just a liar, and it was just unreal. It was just like the levels of lies. And I started looking at my mom. I was like, why the hell did you bring, like, why would you bring this crazy be around here? It was so bad. As I got older and I started looking, I was like, she lied like her mama. I ain't gonna get into that. That's something different. I'm gonna leave that alone, girl. It was some deep stuff that went on with that. But anywho, I'm just like, you lying to me. If this girl did not already, like, low key, I really feel like that girl mama knew exactly what was wrong with that girl. Low key, I feel like her mama got some paperwork. Cause ain't no damn way in the world. You lying to me. If she ain't got no paperwork. That girl got some paperwork. She got some paperwork on that girl. She's just not telling the people. But no, Reba, when she told that story about the pediatrician, girl, I ain't gonna lie, he done had me in a chokehold with them damn lies. I said, yo. And then her mama up there, I was like, oh my God, like, and then her mom has, is it 5 or 6 daughters? Because one minute it sounded like she said 5, then the other, however many children her mama got. At least 2 of her daughters tell the same story about their experience with her as a mother. And I ain't gonna say they lying. I'm not gonna say they lying. The other girl, even though she telling whatever story she telling, I don't know what to believe. But one thing I don't believe is this chick, this character, Allie. I don't care what nobody. Allie need a check and a checkup from the neck up, cause ain't nobody telling me this girl is not making this. No, and then the one I was watching earlier, girl, they done unlocked a whole new character. Who grandmama did they come and take with them on this voyage? I said, this lady don't even know she being used. She was like, oh, I be on the road. I be. She said she be doing arts and crafts and all that. I said, Lord have mercy. Man, I gotta go. I didn't even finish watching the whole live, but when I tell you, I laughed so much this morning, it did not make no sense how much laughing I did. Like, for real. I don't know what this weirdo over here parking beside me for. You better get on. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm for real. Like, I can't make it up. We just got to do better as people. We got to do better. I don't even know where to start. I got to get ready to get my butt up the road. But I was just sitting here drinking my Pepsi, and between, Lord have mercy, between that video and then that Tasha K live earlier, girl, did you see, girl, Reba? It's just crazy. This lady been around here. She's how? Wait a minute. First and foremost, hold up. You know what? I can't say how. What's up, Shonda? I can't say how she has not seen her daughter in many years because I can see, a lot of people, as soon as they're old enough to go on about their business, they will not return. But for all of this to have played out for so many years on social media, and I understand life be life and then you be busy and you be having things to do. Okay. The mama had to have an ulterior motive to even go and decide to answer up and follow up with this madness that's been going on with her daughter Allie Carter for a very long time. For her to finally get into it and be like, oh, bump this, that lady lying on me, I'ma sue her. Da, 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 da. Okay, what you gonna get her van? Shonda, I was grabbing, jumping around a little bit. So basically, I've been watching this Allie Carter series unfold and going on over on King World's channel. And then I was talking about the last episode that I was watching a little bit earlier today. And then also I talked a little bit about how Tasha K cut up on her live today. But this Allie Carter foolishness, and then watching her videos, and it's like the fake call to action is blowing me. It's so mind blowing because she been doing this for years, talking about her army. Shonda, you don't know who Allie Carter is? The girl that said Tupac her daddy, and the one that be out here acting like people be chasing her and she on the run, and her adopted mom / lover be in this van riding around hiding and acting like somebody chasing them. You don't remember her, Shonda? Uh, she always online just saying all these outlandish stories. She been on all the social media outlets. Like, it's clips of her everywhere, but they really, really diving into it now because it's certain people. And I ain't gonna lie, I am really loving the work that King is doing because he's like deconstructing every bit, piece by piece, baby. You ain't never seen Allie Carter. She's been in all these videos. You ain't never came across her video. One of her videos, her stuff been viral like everywhere because she just be saying some of the craziest stuff. One of her videos, she claimed that she got trafficked to some Russian people. I'm mispronouncing it for a reason. And I think she said, did she say she ran away or got away from them people? She said that well, she did say Tupac was her daddy. Oh, she was the one that was saying, okay, go read it, girl. I'm just like, and then she still be going live somewhere because I'm pretty sure she probably done had so many pages that been taken down. It ain't funny. She had to have because of the stories. What Candy said, the lies. Yes, that's what Candy said. The lies. It's just interesting. It's just wow. I've never, but I have a cousin. She don't live like she would do like she even as an adult with children in her mind, she still she still wasn't a mother. And my cousin continued to live in that way. It was so crazy. Where is it? Sh- Her mama told us who her daddy is. Her mama told her real mama came on King World's Live. And the real mama had been tapping in for how long, Reba? About the last week or two? The mama had been coming up on the live and talking. One of her sisters had came up there. As a matter of fact, another one of her sisters went on somebody else's page. That's another sister that's not really close to the mom. So she had, a real interesting story to tell, and that's her story. Um, you know, DNA, that girl lying. She's lying. She's lying. Nurse. She's lying. So anyway, her mom ended up telling who her real dad was, her real dad's name, or whatever the case may be. Her mom even shared one time when Allie's real dad supposedly came back in the picture, and I think you know what y'all is not telling me that girl ain't been acting like this since she was younger, because when her dad came back in her life, I think he started being consistent, and then he became inconsistent, and then it was to the point where he couldn't bring her around his family no more. I was like, oh yeah, she probably was displaying the same type of behavior. She probably was, slowly, doing whatever around there. And then she accused her own dad of SA to the point where they was getting ready to take him in. Cause she just be up here saying stuff. Okay, so this is the thing. I'm gonna say it like this. A lot of people will do certain things on social media. So generally, it's good to have some type of call to action. So say for instance, if I had a charity or organization that I um would, provide resources to on a regular basis. So that is something that I would incorporate into my content. So in my opinion, I think that was her content. Because if you think about it, creating Allie's Army, her call to action was built around the premise of her trying to save the children. And that's why I say I like the way that King is deconstructing all of that foolishness by giving receipts, pulling up this person, that person, all this other stuff, and deconstructing this bullcrap that they've been able to frolic around town or wherever for the longest time. Because if you think about it, normally it's a call to action behind people's, stuff. So in closing, yeah, girl, like the lady who said, boom, that's it. There you go. Oh, and then the girl you talking about, what's her damn name? Angela. She say she agree with old girl's cause. Mm-hmm. She did a video, I think recently, saying she agreed with that girl's cause. Do me a little 1-2 step up in here. They get on my nerves and all that damn noise. But yeah, so basically, girl, it wasn't about no data, and I mean it wasn't about none of that. It was just, I feel like that's how they make money. Because if you think about it, she's told so much, like this stuff she's been talking about has been so outlandish that she can't even keep a social media page long enough to get paid. So say if she had a YouTube page, that YouTube page is not going to stay. They're going to mess around and demonetize her, because think about the stuff that she's putting out. Think about the people that's reporting it. Think about even if she go on, because I think she go on Instagram to go live now, because that might be the only platform she still have. I don't know. She might have Facebook. I don't know. I don't follow the girl. I be watching the video from other people that show her videos. So she's been able to do this for a long time. So what they ended up doing was they created a website. So with this call to action, there's a whole website out there. It's just like when peach people call them the Peach Patch. Allie has an army. Her way to try to, in my opinion, her way to try to keep the people engaged and feeling like they are part of the cause is to try to make it seem like people after her. So then she'll bust. I'm like, oh, we're in such and such town. If some of our army could fill in the gap, or this is, I'd be like, it's weird. The way his mom was set up, the child, whatever. Yeah, exactly. I don't think he had none. Or they, yeah, I don't think he had none that we know of. And if it was some, I don't see them even having to come out to the world and say, oh, I'm such and such a child. You know what I'm saying? She said she Tupac daughter. The other girl said she Aaliyah and them daughter. I think they could be real good friends. I just, like I said, I never heard of him having, yeah, me either, Deborah. I never heard. And then, you know what I'm saying, if he did, I don't see it having to be even broadcast for real, because I can see, you know, all of that being handled. That girl is a nut. Yes. But you know the funny thing, I didn't even like Reba, don't judge me, girl. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I used to really get entertained by Jack. I ain't gonna lie, girl. I used to be laughing and watching the videos, and this is in the third. I ain't gonna lie, girl. But after a while, I was like, something wrong. Remember, someone asked that girl to sing. That girl, Shonda, why did she even open her mouth to do that? I was like, this is. Then it was so bad to where Angela, like Jag, had Angela come, like, live with her or something like that. Girl, it was just a whole situation. I remember them going live. I'm gonna have to start cutting my damn phone off. It's too much. I'm gonna just cut my damn phone off. That's what I'm gonna have to start doing, because it's too much. It's too much. Yeah, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Well, at least the girl, Angela, I think she done carried her butt home or carried her butt somewhere, and I think she probably back on her medication or something, allegedly. I think she done went and got treatment and stuff like that and got stabilized. Unlike other people, you know. But yeah, I got a cousin like that. And honey, girl, she might be, hold on, she like a year or two older than me, child. She probably still wearing Jordans. I don't know. And it was weird because like it was so bad because in her 30s, she had she had 3 kids. She was, mom or whatever. And something just did not click that well. Like I'm really starting to think, those same issues, poured over into her adulthood, untreated stuff. And it was just so bad that, like, I think her mom ended up having to go live with her kids because her mom was able to, like, do the day-to-day stuff, that a mother would do. Miss Mamas was hanging out with 20-something-year-olds, and she would always date guys younger than her. It was just always interesting dealing with her. So, girl, with her line still behind, then it got on my nerves. But yeah, I might have to start cutting my phone off. But no, I take that back. No, I'm not, because I'm gonna go finish listening to the video I was watching earlier, because the way that they was dissecting it and then brought somebody grandma up into the mix, and child, allegedly they said that they was taking it, they was using the grandma for her funds and her resources. So I gotta finish watching that video, because that chick Allie is something else. Like when I tell you. And then like the story she told about her mom, like what happened to her in her mom's care. And then if you hear her mom talk about how she still lived with her up until a teenager, but let this girl tell it, she been in the foster care system since she was an itty bitty little baby. Honey, I don't know. The child, they don't want me out with that when they want me out, but yeah, it's some people out here. These stories is the child. All I know is it was so bad the other day, whatever live he did, it was a lady that had a dance company. Grandma ain't too bright. Reba. Did you notice when he was like they both on song? Allegedly. I was weak. I was laughing so hard. I was like, yo, they ass do look a little tight and right. And but you can't really tell because Allie got these little beady looking weird eyes anyway. But I was like, so they supposed to be living in a van, all of them? Like girl. I think it must have took it up a notch, because this the thing right here. If I'm not mistaken, at some point in time they were living and had somewhere to stay. And I think, like, as the trends change on social media, people like watching homeless content. People like watching people saying they live in a van. So much so, Allie, and I think, in my opinion, I feel like Allie and that lady decided it was better for them to keep acting like they was living on the run in this van. And Yeah. Oh, and all these people keep pulling us over, and all. I was like, what? I was like, y'all done roped this lady in into this foolishness. The lady said she was retired. Oh, back to how they wrote how in the process of deconstructing the bull crap, it was like, cause she was like, cause they was Keith said he was trying to figure out who children they trying to save. So now, mind you, she's been a dance instructor, hip hop or whatever the heck type of dance style she do for a while. So he found a school that she was supposedly the dance teacher. And them people done pulled their stuff off of Facebook, baby. They don't want no parts in it. They wouldn't even return. They wouldn't answer the phone or nothing. Honey, when I tell you, I have been tickled. I cannot believe how out there. Because, like, for real, going past and watching the content, like, if you really not paying it no attention, you'll listen to some of the stories. But even with her doing regular videos, it's like, how like some people will have a certain style of how they engage people. So hers is to trigger people with that type of trauma, in my opinion. That's what I've noticed. And when she's talking, like, say if people are asking tough questions or questions that she don't want to answer, or if she's on the live or whatever the case may be, she'll bust out with another crazy, like, story. And a lot of the people that watched it and followed and believed, they kept up with them and donated and stuff like that, were probably people that experienced those type of things and really thought they were supporting a decent cause. It's a lot of weird stuff to unpack with that story, honey. I was listening. It's a lot. And I don't see how they're going to be able to do it much longer. Because I think they said grandma already gone home. He said family then came and got her. But, girl, you can't make it up. I can't make it up. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go finish my soda. Did I cover everything, y'all? Is there anything I need to finish with these folks? I think I finished everything. Man, I could have swore I just seen, was it a dozen of eggs? I don't even think that was the 18 pack, but it was like $5. Damn, you know what? I was like, Lord, they done unlocked a whole nother daggone character. Okay, see you later, Deborah. Yeah, they done unlocked a whole nother character with this lady. I said, what in the... And then it was like a big mix up with her ID. I think that's why I had left off. And I ended up taking a break from that. And then I scrolled and then Tasha K was live. Girl, Lord have mercy. So apparently, another blogger or podcast. I don't know. He on YouTube. Oh, what you cooking, Sean? I know you cooking something good. So was another guy that went and started, because a lot of people, I ain't gonna lie, they around here talking about saying that Tasha K. Winos got L fired from his gig at BET. And I was like, well, I really don't think that is so. I think his actions got him fired from his gig. Let me break it down. I'm not going to hold you. I remember when the accusations first came out. Okay. I should have got me a snack. I might have to go in and get me a snack right quick because my stomach about to get the growling. Child, ground beef, Italian sausage, meat, homemade. Ooh, chili. Ooh, yes. That's gonna be good. You want, girl, you don't throw the sausage up in here. My God. Reba, you done cook. Smothered turkey. Good God, cabbage. Ooh. I love me some great northern beans with cornbread. Oh my God. Y'all be making me feel like I be fucking up on Sunday. Cause I ain't cooked nothing. I ate me some leftovers. I cooked me some food last night. And I was so it was so good. I would have ate the leftovers this morning before my son could get them. I ain't gonna lie, girl. I feel y'all be making me feel like I supposed to be in the damn house cooking. But no, I don't. I cooked yesterday. I cooked 2 different meals because everybody is so damn picky. I ain't cooking shit today. I don't know, but I might run that steak, them peppers and them steaks back because I do got a little bit of mashed potatoes left over. I might go get me a pack of them. And then I had like 5 assorted color bell peppers, and I cut all of them up and I bagged them and put them in the freezer. I got about 8 bags, small, serving bags for when I want to cook me some green peppers. Oh, I put some onions in them too. That way, so when I'm ready to saute my food and get it going, I already got it ready. That's all I did yesterday. I did make me some homemade mashed potatoes. I was gonna put me a Philly, you know what I'm saying? I had the sub rolls earth. I was gonna bust it down the middle, lay my cheese in there. I was gonna put all that together. I said, I don't want that, girl. Put that shit on top of some mashed potatoes and let it ride. Oh, I know that's right. She said she can have whatever she wants. Girl, put that on top of them goddamn, baby. I might go get me some more beef. Yeah. I'm gonna go get me a couple packs. They say beef is getting ready to go up substantially. The eggs is getting ready to be a situation, and the chicken. Definitely for sure. Cause I just seen a 12-pack of eggs see, the eggs been talked about for a couple weeks, but it just finally hit over here. Because there's other people already talking about how the eggs was, has Cooter Brown. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go get me an 18-pack. Because I got one of those, whatchamajiggies. One of the, what's they called? I'm going to freeze some. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them inside the little, what's the names? Let them freeze. And then I'm going to put them in some, because you can put them in each little cube section and freeze them. And then I'm going to put them up. Oh, that's going to be so good. Oh, Lord. I'm thinking about you. I know I'm definitely gonna do some canning this week. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm definitely gonna can some chicken and I'm gonna can some beef this week because um I believe them when they say this stuff about to go up. What? Yeah, I just seen a 12 pack in the store for $4.99. I said, wait, I had to look double check. I said, no, maybe it was the 18 count. But I really think it was the 12. So in that case, I'll definitely go get me a another 18. And then I got the why I can't never think of the little flexible little containers. That is ridiculous. What the rubbery looking one. I'ma just pour them in there and let them freeze. Now I could dehydrate them, but I don't know about that because this is the only reason why I haven't really dehydrated no eggs. And I've seen people rehydrate them and they look like, they edible and whatnot. Yeah, they was $4.99 at Food Line. Yup. It was for a 12 pack. So yeah. It's starting to hit everywhere. Cause at first it was just like a lot of people on the West Coast. Cause I follow this guy. I follow Popular Report, and he do a lot of different reporting on different things. Cause he already been talking about the bird stuff. And he been talking about it for at least over a month. And he been talking about the beef for a while as well. So I'm not a heavy beef eater. I just started really eating beef recently. Within the last year. I never really ate beef. But yeah, I'm going to the farmer's market and get my stuff and make sure I got my zip bags and stuff so I can, freeze the stuff that I do want to freeze. But another thing I was thinking about doing was definitely canning my chicken, canning my beef. I was really thinking about going in and canning me some salmon too. Not sure. Cause what's name got the good bags of them too. I'm sick of these. Yeah, I'm sick of all of them too. But you know what? I don't know, like buying a few things in bulk and going ahead and canning it right now, it'll save me a lot. So, or if you can get your hand on a few cans of canned chicken and have your tunas and stuff like that in the cut, it'll be nice. And then, like I said, I'm gonna take some of my eggs and crack them and put them inside just freeze a few of them because even with bacon I used to use the ground flaxseed as a substitute for my pancakes a lot. um but lately I don't know why I just been having me some boiled eggs. I don't know, because they're easy, girl. You can boil you a dozen of them and I can have breakfast for 3 days straight. So I'm pretty sure I was talking about something else instead, but that's more important. But I do need to go back to Amy and get my little bags for my vacuum sealer. I need a few more because I'm gonna get a better deal and get more of them than going into the store. I do need me some more canning lids. I need some wide ones and I need the regular ones. Cause I don't like one thing, like with my meats, I definitely always make sure I have the right lids for my meats. The others like the vegetables and pasta sauce and stuff like that, I ain't really worried about them lids. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put some of my stuff to the side and do what I need to do. That's all. Just paying attention to the silly, the foolishness or whatnot. Oh yeah, back to Tasha. So she was up there and she was talking about the guy. And I had never watched his thing. I never watched it. But the way she described it, it was like a lot of men coming together talking about women. I was like, oh, okay. It sounded like a wide hip movement. I've grown accustomed to hearing about a lot of those, which is it's strange, you know, but if it's working for their life, it works for their life. It's nothing that I would really want to watch. So LRL went over there and was interviewed. I think that's what they said, because I ain't watch it. And years ago, the first person that came out and talked about, I guess, handed around the LRL doing something that wasn't right was, what's his name? The cigar blogger. Yeah. Why I can't think of his name, I don't know. But I used to watch his channel. I used to watch on Fridays because him and it was like him and like 3 other people, they used to come together and they used to do a show, whatever. So basically, he was the first person to really talk about it. And he ended up getting sued by LRL. And at the time, the cigar blogger, he had a small blog. And not only that, I think he worked probably, like a regular job. And his blog was, secondary to what he had going on. And basically, he did not have the following, and then he did not have the money to do what it is needed to be done in that case. So ultimately, I think he was ordered not to talk about it anymore, from what I remember. Because I seen the video. I seen when he did his, because he had 2 platforms. And, he talked about, whatever happened. So again, he did interviews, if I'm not mistaken, with said person as well. And then that made, what's the name? Hot as fish grease. And I think that's when he really, moved forward with suing him. And again, at that time, LRL had a lot of support financially, so much so, he had a big following over here. He had a big Patreon following. I think he had just started his app at that time. So people were really, really pouring into his so-called ministry. And it was a lot of people that was, not really picking up what was being put down, what was in front of the eyes. Or maybe they just didn't care. They supported him. So basically, Daryl, that's his name. Daryl could not talk about it no more. So fast forward, Tasha did some work. It wasn't nothing major. I think he came over where she was at once, she said, and she went over there once, and that was kind of it. And it was business related. So as time went on, the accusations came back up again. And the thing is because this is the crazy thing. This is the crazy part. If you followed him during that time or anything, that video went around where he, in my opinion, admitted to it. It was like an actual video of yeah, I might have done this. And I was just like, so you mean to tell me that was not a smart move? It's, in my opinion, that was not smart. That was not smart what he did. It looked like he was just it's it was disturbing. It was disturbing. And for real, it just shed light to how often it happens in churches and people try to make it seem like it's normal. So when he got silenced, I think all of the information ended up, I think Tasha ended up with it. Did Tasha end up with it? And she went with the story. Because this is the thing. That was something that she was not going, I guess, halfway do. Because if you think about it, she did, how could I say this? When you go into having any type of business dealings with another person, you got to be careful because you don't really know what they got going on outside of it. That's how I look at it. So she called and asked this man about it. And whatever answer he gave, and she was like, well, look, I got a job to do. I'm going to move forward with this story. I don't think he liked it, whatever the case may be. And it went from there. She ended up interviewing people, went from there. So now fast forward, he brought somebody onto his platform that accused Jakes of the same thing from when he was young. I was like, wait a minute. So now he done found himself wrapped up in a lawsuit with that man, and he being sued because of the show he did. So he went over to the other guy and did the interview and stuff like that. So like watching it, it's really, really disturbing because while listening and giving support to certain platforms like that, you have a whole bunch of men that don't like women. And I'm going to just leave it like that. I don't know if it's a lot of deep stuff. Okay. I'm going to leave it like that. Because like I said, a lot of people have, deep-seated issues. It don't matter if it's mommy, daddy, whatever the case may be. But it just seemed like, and it just exemplifies, because I'm like, how do you go? Like, in my opinion, all of them need to be on somebody's registry at this point. Well, no, the dude that he interviewed, I take that back. The dude that he interviewed did the same thing within his church with a young teen, and he did do time, and he on a registry. So not only did he do that, he then shared his so-called experience, and that's how he brought Jakes in. So Larry, LIL, thought it was a good idea to bring this man on his show and to chime in whatever areas he needed to chime in and say things he needed to say. But it was crazy because I'm like, bro, but you know what? Things happen the way they need to happen. Because the same way he tried to hush Daryl up, and the gentleman, is his name Trevante? That supposedly all that happened with, right? In his past. And he made a video saying what he said. And I guarantee, like, man, when I tell you Daryl had that, Daryl just didn't have the money and the support and the backing that a lot of large people have. That's the only difference. He had everything lined up. He did the interviews. It was not biased. He let the people speak. He asked the right questions, all that. It's definitely a lot of men that have a problem with women, especially independent women. Bro, I will match your energy every time. Exactly. And it is sad because and the person that she was describing that had this platform that recently, well, last night brought, she said she had respect for that person that did the interview with Larry up until last night. So Larry went over there to somebody else's page and it was just crazy. Hey, Messy, what's up, girl? Go look for apartments online. Okay, girl, I hope you found what you need, girl. You have a good day too. But it's crazy. She said she had respect for him up until that point. Because when she said last night what she saw and how he tried to kind of comfort women the way he did, it was like, really, really off. It was a turn off. And I can respect that as well because, to have respect for somebody, they are the only ones that can come in between that. So I was just like, damn. So now he's getting sued by somebody that got more money than him. Yeah. And when everything first initially came out, Daryl literally had like text messages from LRL. It was some type of correspondence that they had, and it was just crazy. But it was real interesting. It was real interesting. It was just interesting. Because it's no way that he could finagle or finesse his way out of this lawsuit. Because I don't know how in the world he thought he was going to be able to conduct this interview and not be held liable in some sort of capacity. And not only that, during the interview, I think I did watch it because I was interested to know or see, like, sometimes you hear about stuff, but to see it actually going on, you like, did he just really do that? And he really did. Because I remember one of the things he said when he was doing that interview, and I'm paraphrasing it. He said something along the lines of he had documentation to prove whatever it is he said, related to the statements he would make during the interview. And I was like, bro, you overstepped it with this one. But child, I'm just interested to see how that's gonna play out. But I don't know. But oh no, this part was funny. When she said that man was withering away, something about his bones and being tiny. It was about 28. It was 20 something minutes in to that. I was laughing so hard. I was like, girl, I need to cut this phone off and get some things done today. But Tasha cut a fool about LRL. She cut a fool. And I was laughing. I was like, but the thing is, he do look like a lollipop right now. She even talked about, how people paraphrase the house in Virginia. Yes, she said that too. And I was like, honey, it's wild out here. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want to go watch the interview. I think I'm gonna go watch it. I really, what I'm saying? I don't have no dog in this race. I just be paying attention to what's going on. But like I said, it's interesting. Then that, well, you know what? He might need the money to go ahead and do this little interview and whatnot because, oh, he also, I don't know who lawsuit that was he did that time, but I think it might have had something to do with Daryl's, whoever. He said that he was losing money because of the accusations as well. And he was losing money. He was losing subscribers. People was not fooling with him. He probably still got some people that'll listen to his lies and all that stuff he be having. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he's very entertaining. He's very engaging. He's funny. But them don't be jokes a lot of times. Some of that stuff don't be jokes. They be for real. They be for real. But he's a great storyteller. He's very engaging. Very, yeah. The internet is very entertaining. I say it is very entertaining. It's very funny. I think I'm gonna go ahead and watch the interview that she was talking about. It was a guy named Make It Make Sense, making something sense. It's definitely undefeated, girl, and unf-wittable. I just be like, girl, I'm gonna have to cut my goddamn phone off to stop watching. But I think I'm gonna schedule out a little bit of time. I'm gonna see how long the interview is. It better not be longer than a damn hour. I might have an hour for them, listening time, because I got some stuff I need to do. But I think it might be it had to be something, because Tasha gave them some work. And then you know what? Even with the work, it was light work. No, she gonna cut up even more when she do her show and add it in a segment. So what? Just going by what she talked about, it was like on her other YouTube channel, her other one in the cut. It's gonna be good. Side note, y'all give me a break. It's on YouTube now. I used to watch that when it came on the regular TV channels. I ain't seen it in a while, so they got the whole YT. I love that show. The funny thing is, I got my daughter watching that show. My daughter be watching them old. When she ain't got Netflix, she'll watch a couple of the old shows will be every now and then. Yeah, that was one of them because it was crazy. I think it was always around like at least like 3 or 4 o'clock when it would come on, and I would turn it on and she'd come in and watch it. That was a good show. I love Neil Carter. She could sing too. Right. I like it. I mean, the funny thing is, I guess then it didn't even it didn't even dawn on us that she was a mammy then. But I loved how she mammied the fuck out of that show. She raised them children and she raised them grown people too. Mm, I believe that deal. She raised the whole damn house. Then they went and got Joey. They had a whole nother damn child. She went and took care of him too. I am slowly moving into my era, And I took my cape off a couple years ago. And it feels amazing. I sleep with the TV on, and it came on in the middle of the night. Yeah, she was like, "Give me a break. I showed this service. Yeah, yeah." That's my show. I ain't gonna lie. I like that show. I like that show a lot. Yeah, that was a good show. We didn't even realize she was a damn nanny. Did y'all realize she was a nanny? Because it was like she ran the fuck out of them, and she was getting paid for it. Yeah, I took my motherfucking cape off a couple years ago. Um, it's just a lot of things I can't do and don't do no more. Yeah, girl. I was like, damn. I just enjoyed the show so much that I really didn't pay it no attention. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pay it no attention. Um, yeah. Did she run the fuck out? You would have thought they were living in her damn house. Yeah. Yup. Yup. That's what I said. You would have thought that was her house. Like, even when the only time it reminded you was like when her mama came in town, because her mama ain't get no fucks. Now, when her mama came in town, it was different. Her mama was different. But when her mama won't there, that was Neil house. Sure was. I'm about to teach my ass up the road, and I might go buy me some more beef. I'm gonna go to another store, cause I don't want to go to the store close to my house, cause it's like going into a mini psych ward, and I don't want to go in there on Sunday. Them people just do too much. You gotta go through too much just to get out the store. I don't want to do that today. Chief Calypsy was a trip. Put him in check too. Yeah, she got his ass. She didn't give a fuck what he did, what he thought he did for a motherfucking living. She was like, this has gonna go. I was like, damn. Shit, she had grandpa in order too. Girl, I was like, God damn. She was like, these kids ain't gonna get on my motherfucking. I liked it. That was my show though. Oh, my phone it gave me my 15% warning. Let me go. Cause I ain't even gonna try to play with my phone. Yo, guess what, y'all? How about I powered up one of my other phones? Cause I was like, I know I got at least 2 phones with TikTok. Nell's house. Damn right. That was her house. How about I went and pulled out one of my other phones and girl I had TikTok on it. Sure, I'm about ready to put it on. Y'all think somebody a bad girl? The people is selling their phones for 10K. I don't know. I said, that's my backup little cut phone. I said, damn, I just knew I deleted it. But it's a phone that I don't really use that much, girl. I was like, shit. I don't know. Girl, let me go try to put it on eBay. But then the people say y'all might want to keep it to April 5th because it might be worth even more. I don't know. Either way, I don't know, y'all. Let me get ready to go because my phone about to die. I'm gonna call y'all back. Let me get ready to go. Y'all got me hungry. Y'all got me feeling like I supposed to cook by now. But I'm gonna go get my beef. That's crazy. People, I'm trying to go see if I can sell me. Now it ain't an iPhone. It ain't an iPhone. But the thing is, it's downloaded and I ain't have to use no IP. It's actually downloaded onto the phone. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But I know I'm gonna start trying to be over there a little bit more too. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's the goal, girl. But yeah. As the world turns, we gonna keep on turning this motherfucking wheel. It doesn't matter. People are literally buying the phones. I know, but it's like an old Android. I mean, not old, but I mean it can be still used. But I was like, girl, let me I don't even need the phone. Girl, I need that coin. I could do something with that coin right about now. I don't even have an e. Do I have an eBay account? I'm pretty sure my son have one. I got rid of mine a while ago. I'm pretty sure he got one. Cause you know, people that are into like antique-ish type things, they'll keep them one. But girl, I was over it. I ain't like they charged me too much. Um, for the stuff that I did sell. And I was like, I don't want to do this no more. But you know what? I don't know. I might open me another one up just to hold on to it. I ain't even think about it. Yeah, I might do that. Let me get ready to go. And I'm going to talk to y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all meal. And y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. And y'all done made me hungry. Let me go get me a snack before I pull off. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye.